Hey, I'm Coach Taylor Johnston, and I got next.
You next up and you ain't been on SportsLifeTalk. Like, what are you doing? Hey, you better hit him up. Look, you breaking next and you up next. Keep the wins go hard. Rise and star on the big scene. Make them know who you are. You don't break a sweat. Don't settle for less. They put you through that test. Your resume that flex. Who got next? Who got next? SLT, ready, say go. Who got next? Who got next? Living my dreams and all your goals. Who got next? Who got next? You can ask B. Jones or head coach. Who got next? Who got next? You next up, so here's my vote. Chill.
SLT Nation, welcome back to another fire episode of Sports Life Talks. You got next, a platform that gives exposure to the voices of tomorrow. That's right, KT and I, we are searching far, wide, high, low, and we are finding rising superstars, amazing individuals in our communities who are doing big things and accomplishing big dreams. And y'all know what time it is. It is 2024, the year of the Mamba. We said it was going to be nothing but Mambas that was going to hit the show this year, and we had to stay true to that. So, without further ado, welcome to the Sports Life Talk family. One of the dopest coaches in the DFW, all of Texas, all of this side of the Mississippi. This man is a architect. He is a X's and O's schematic guru. He is also one of the head coaches of one of my favorite AAU teams. That's right. I'm sorry. I'm a ProSkills fan, but this dude is a absolutely dog. He took over a new program. So for the first time in Sports Life Talk history, Legion Prep Academy. Make some noise for one of your very own head coach, Taylor Johnston. Coach Johnston, how you doing today?
Man, I'm doing good. How about yourself?
I'm doing real good. It's going to be tough for me not to say Coach Taylor, because every time we talk to the girl, they be like, Coach Taylor, Coach Taylor. So it's going to be tough for me not to say Coach Taylor, but you feeling good today, man?
Man, I'm doing good. I mean, trying to survive this cold weather, but everything else is really good.
Hey man, I ain't used to all that down here in Tejas, but hey, check this out. ProSkills, y'all know we've been around y'all program for a long time, but Legion Prep, we love y'all too. Welcome to the show. Welcome to the platform. If this is your first time checking out the show, where have you been? We've been waiting on you. Welcome to the Sports Life Talk experience. I am your host, the mouth of the South, the B. Jones, the OG, all things Louisiana. I'm gonna put your L's up. Mr. Yeet is in the building. I'm rocking alongside my brother from another mother, the other side of the logo, the Quiet Storm. The head coach, KT. Kev, how you feeling, bro? I know you gonna complain about it being cold. Everybody,
I hate it being cold, dude. When we go to the gyms and it's cold, I'll be ready to go. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Everybody get your tiny violins out. We know Kevin don't like it cold, man. You gonna make it though, brother? You gonna be all right?
Here, because I can control the elements. I mean, I'm good. So yeah, let's go, man. Let's turn it up.
All right, y'all. Coach Taylor, you know it's that time, man. We about to rock the mic. We about to turn up the noise. But before we do that, we got to do it safe. So we need you to take that right hand, sir. We need you to reach over your left shoulder. We need you to grab that belt, and we need you to pull it down and strap up. Click, clack. Let's go to work. All right, y'all. Coming to y'all new in 2024, the year of the Mamba. We got a new game. We call it the Moment of Truth. That's right. We're about to play our version of two truths and a lie. So before the show, Coach Taylor has prepared 3 facts about himself. But this is the deal. One of those facts are not the truth. It is KT and my job. We're going to take 2 guesses, and we're going to try to figure out which one of these are not the truth and expose which one of these are the fib and tell y'all the 2 truths. All right, Coach Taylor, it is on you. Tell us your 3 facts.
Man, 3 facts about myself is I played football. I'm very passionate about what I do, and I'm a graphic designer.
Ooh.
I mean, the second one is the easy one, B. Jones. We know that he's very passionate about what he does.
So you want to take that one, KT, or do you want me to take it?
No, I think we both going to take that one, and we just going to have to work together to figure out the other one.
Okay. All right. I'm gonna say you're a graphic designer, KT. I think in order to be around these kids, we love graphics, and kids like to do their announcements and stuff like that. I'm gonna say, because I know he's a computer guy. Because that was part of his bio.
Look at that logo, B. Jones. That logo, the Legion Prep logo. Yeah, that looks like something that somebody did that's a graphic designer. You know what I mean?
Facts. So what was option number one? You played football?
Football.
You a hooper. He hooper through and through. Let's go. We're going to go with you passionate about what you do, and you are a graphic designer. Tell us which one was the lie, Coach.
The lie was I played football.
Yeah! Hey, we ain't been good at that game, so y'all got to please allow me to celebrate. We have been struggling, but Kevin, way to kick off a great episode for the W. All right, y'all, let's pay the bills. About paying the bills, we got to get everybody watching this show right now. That's right. I need you to get your hands and get ready for the Sports Life Talk Trinity, the podcast 3. On the count of 3, I'm going to do a lot of hooting and hollering, and we need you to spread the word about what's cracking over here at SLT. So, first and foremost, hit that subscribe button. Become a part of our family. We got over 500 episodes this year alone, the year of the Mamba. We're going to give you 180 shows. You can put that on my mama. Number 2, we need you to hit that like button as many times as Mark Zuckerberg and Elon Musk will allow you to hit that joint. We need this show to bubble all the way up to the top of the algorithm. And number 3, last but not least, sharing is caring. Send this to your people. Send this to your play cousins. Send this to your folks in class. I don't care. Send it to your local congressman. Send this to everybody you know and tell them about what's cracking down here at DFW with this new school, Legion Prep, who is about to take on a very daunting task and take this thing nationwide. Coach Taylor, is LPA going to rock with us?
Man, for sure. I got to rock with the best.
Oh, hey, and plus,
I'm gas or something like that. Don't you do that?
Yeah, I know. I'm just speaking the truth, man.
All right, here we go. On the count of 3, let's do it like we true to it. Make some noise for your boys. 1, 2, 3. Boo! Yeah, it's a party. I love it, KT. I love that part of the show because now we got all these new family members. Coach Taylor, what's your favorite emoji that you rocking with these days? When you sending a text message to Earl Rooks? What's that emoji that you sending the most of? To be quiet, the don't speak. All right, so y'all know what you got to do. Throw that don't speak, be quiet emoji down in the chat if you did any of those 3, because around here we don't believe in followers. We don't believe in fans. We're going to leave that to all those other podcasts. Around here we believe in family, and if you did any of that, if you helped us out, you 100 with us. You family to us. But all right, KT, let's go to work. We won the game, KT. Let's keep this energy. Let's keep it going. 1,000. All right, let's stay on 1,000. But without further ado, Coach Taylor, we're going to teach him how to get a bucket today, baby. Let's tell him your story your way. Welcome to the Sports Life Talk Initiation.
All right, Coach, to initiate you into the SLT family, you got to give us your top 5 music artists.
So my top 5, I'm going to have to go with Drake, number 1. Number 2, I'm going to go with Kevin Gates. Then number 3 for me, I'm going to go with Mo 3. Then number 4 for me, I'm going to go with Lil Baby. Then number 5 for me, I just got to go with the Nipsey Hussle.
I love that 5. They want to come outside. Hey, oh, yeah. Hey, what you giving them, KT?
I'm trying to remember how much I gave Earl Rooks, B. Jones. Top 5.
You don't want to show no favoritism on KT.
All right, Coach. We like to rank everybody's top 5. The highest you can get is 5.
Okay.
All right. You know what, B. Jones?
What up?
I really did like his top 5. So, Earl, man, if I went a little higher or lower, man, I don't know. I don't remember. That was 2023. I'm a new man. All right, Coach. We're going to give you... Let's give him 16 for his top 5, B. Jones. Do you remember how much I gave him, B?
I have no clue. And as soon as this is over with, I'm going to look back at
it. Hey, I'm going to edit this part out where my voice it's going to be a crazy thing. All right. So who is your favorite superhero and why?
Man, I don't know if he's a superhero or not, but my guy that I go with is the Joker.
Oh, yeah! I saw that dope picture you had with the Joker too. That was pretty clean with the Heath Ledger and the Joaquin Phoenix kind of kicking it together in one picture. That was super fly. You know what, Joker's he an anti-hero.
Joker's a straight villain. Joker's a straight villain. Ain't nothing anti-hero about the Joker.
I think the Joker is in between though. I think he is a villain, but he also got a good side to him as well.
Nah, Joker nuts.
Hold on now, Coach. Hey, Batman is my favorite superhero, so my favorite villain is the Joker.
Hey, Joker dope though.
I don't know what good. He done killed Robin. I mean,
some of the things he do, man, he means good. He got good intentions.
Like Thanos, right?
It's just people don't understand him.
Yeah. He very misunderstood because I'm scared to death of him.
Yeah. I mean, he made a pencil disappear. Y'all remember that in The Dark Knight? Yeah. So tell me how. Coach, we're going to talk about this because there's something going on there. All right. So the reason we asked you the superhero question because we think all coaches are superheroes. With that said, we need for you to come up with a theme song.
I'm going to have to go with, a song that I listen to like all the time.
Yeah, that represents you.
I'm gonna have to go with the old school Rich Homie Quan, The Difference Between Me and You.
How that go, Coach?
He go like, the difference between me and you, I'd rather get money. It just go like that.
Okay, I'm about to go listen. Rich Homie
Jones, because he's saying it. You know what that means? Give him 2 more.
I ain't never heard that joint though. I'm kind of mad at myself.
Yeah, or I go with This Is Who I Do It For.
Who wrote that one?
Man, it's at the top of my head right
now. We're gonna add both of those to the playlist. We're gonna add both of those tracks to the playlist. So I like them. All
right. So what is something that basketball has taught you that you can use when you're not on the court?
Discipline. Like self-discipline at that. Like for me, like I'm very big on a lot of things, but as far as in just like discipline, it taught me like basketball wise and off the court to be very disciplined, especially in those typical things that you like to do, that you put your focus into it of doing as well. So I'm gonna have to go with I will have to pick discipline.
All right, so B and I, we're going to produce a movie that's centered around you. The one thing that we're missing is a lead actor. Who should we get to play you in the story of your life?
Man, Denzel Washington.
Now, Coach, you know we ain't got no Denzel money. Nobody else you came up with?
Hey, Denzel's one of my guys, and I think he's very disciplined at what he does.
Hey, we're going to put that Training Day Denzel, though. We're gonna use that.
Yeah. Like, because to be honest with you, and it's funny, and this might be a funny joke or whatever, but when I was in high school, a couple of my teachers used to tell me I look like a young Denzel Washington. And so it was very funny. So I kind of always been a fan of Denzel Washington after that.
You got to give it to him, KT. So we'll just keep recruiting Denzel until he say yes, KT.
And maybe when he's like 82, he finally gonna do it for us, B. Jones.
Man, he got to.
But you know what? I thought about this. Denzel is perfect, but your demeanor and the way that you kind of present yourself.
Who you got?
It reminds me of 50 Cent when he's acting.
Oh, I can see that one.
You know what I mean?
I can see that 50. Yeah,
I can rock with 50.
So yeah, I did you right. I gave you 18. I'm giving you 50 Cent, man.
Yeah, I can rock with 50.
All right, so Coach, when we get a chance to just kick it outside of the AAU tournaments, outside of the high school games, what is that one food spot you're going to tell us to go to, and what is your go-to meal there?
Oh man, it's actually a new spot. It's located here in the Duncanville area. It's called Taste of the Ways. It's a soul food spot. It's a nice little hole in the wall spot. You're gonna get some really good soul food. I go with the Cajun stuffed turkey leg.
And it's called Taste of the Ways.
Mm-hmm.
Man, sign us up. We need somebody from that organization to reach out to us. We coming to that, Coach. When you want to go eat there?
They'll be already. They'll be already. And hey, if you go without me, just when you get it and you taste it, just like, man, Coach put us on.
Yeah, we ain't going without you, Coach. We got to experience that with you.
Yeah.
I may be hitting Coach up for this weekend, B. Jones, without you. I'm just saying, it's going down.
Yeah.
All right, so Taylor Johnston is an experienced AAU coach with a passion for developing high school basketball talent, committed to honing skills, and fostering a positive team environment. And not only that, but Coach Johnston, he's been rocking with us since we got in this AAU game. So B. Jones, please take over and tell all the SLT Nation about our newest family member.
Coach Johnston, welcome to the show. This is an impactful show for us. I mean, it means a lot. I don't know how much you think. I don't know if you know how much you've impacted the show, but it's crazy as we did our research on Earl and we uncovered more and more about ProSkills. ProSkills was one of the first programs for those who've been watching the show for 3 years. They know ProSkills was one of the first AAU programs to like really show us love, because I think in the first time we had, I think we had Victoria Flores, Jay Natchison, Jules Lamondola. I mean, the list, Lacey Steele. We had all these pro skills. So that's what made me start really getting into AAU. I was supporting them and wanted to learn about that roster. And then all of a sudden, y'all reloaded. I fell in love with this version of the team from Camille to it's just a gangster squad. Jordan Thomas, Seabell. I mean, I love that team from top to bottom. But it goes beyond just even the teams that I went and saw. Like going through your timeline, your impact on the game of women's basketball it's crazy. It's crazy. And a lot of people don't know. It's like we see the box scores and we see what ESPN know, but we don't really know the what's in the sausage. We don't know what all took place and how many people have helped these individuals to get to these points. And you were one of those people, my guy. You were one of those influential people in the game that their story got to be told. So we're going to tell it today. We're going to tell it today, and we're going to tell them how you got to this place that you are in. So let's take them back to the beginning, Coach Johnston. When did you fall in love with the game of basketball?
Man, I actually started playing basketball myself around by second grade. Second grade, maybe when I really started falling in love with it was maybe fourth grade. Because when I was in second grade, my elementary school, they had a team, but they didn't allow second graders to play at that time. You had to be in the third grade in order to play on the team. And what's quite funny is I was probably one of the best kids in the school in the second grade, and I wasn't able to play. So I just kind of kept playing. And once third grade came around and I was able to play, then I started playing. And back then it was this league called the Carter League at Carter High School. And when I got there, I started playing, and I was actually really good. Scoring like 30 points a game. Then what's quite funny is I knew that basketball was for me. We lost every game. And after every game, I kid you not, I cried after every game. And so people seen that and they started with like, man, like, you're really serious about this. And like, just from like the third grade, fourth grade and up on, like, I've been actually really serious, really invested playing basketball, and just really, kind of basketball has kind of been my life up until now, really.
What made you decide to become a coach though? Because I don't have a list. We asked what the top 5 is. It was funny because we was on, shout out to Ashley Roberts with It's Just Different podcast. Yeah. She asked us who was our favorite coach, or who do we thought was the best coach in the area. And I mean, honestly, I couldn't answer it. And then I started thinking about through all of the coaches that I thought was dogs. And I mean, it's like you and a handful of the coaches are some of the dopest coaches I've ever seen. But in the game, in the circles, like when you ask people like who, and I'll tell it. Well, you know what? I'm not gonna drop no names because that person didn't give me permission to say this. But I'm gonna tell you, a very influential person in the basketball community, in the women's basketball community, said you are absolutely one of the best coaches, X's and O's in the country. And I'm telling you, this is a very, very, very influential person in the game. So when did you start coaching, and when did you realize that this was the direction you were going to go with your career?
I started coaching, maybe I want to say 2018. 2018 was probably my first year coaching.
That's crazy. So you're still a baby in this coaching thing, almost 7 years. I mean, that's not that long.
Yeah. So 2018, and actually my first year was my first time ever coaching. Was with ProSkills, and I started off at the 16U level. Then just from there, it's just kind of grown. Starting 2018 to going into 2024, it's just I'm like I said, I'm very passionate at what I do. I take it very serious. And any player that you might come across or talk with, and they'll tell you that once they talk with you, is like, man, Coach Taylor, he's very serious. He's passionate about what he does, and so I think the growth part of my coaching experience, it's just been me being very, like I kind of go back to a discipline at what I do, and just being very focused and passionate at what I do, as well as trying to be one of the best, if not the best in the country. So I hold myself at a high standard.
Well, you and Coach Earl Rooks, y'all got me. I'm gonna be honest with you. Y'all got me because I had no earthly idea that y'all were brothers. When he told me that y'all was brothers, I was like, what? You talking about Coach Taylor? That's over the 17? I was like, that is absolutely nuts. And y'all cold with it too, because I bet there's a lot of people watching this right now like, what? I mean, because y'all don't go and market it. Earl don't go around and say, hey, that's my brother. You don't go around and use drop Earl name to try to get in the doors and stuff like that. Like, y'all kept that a secret. Why y'all don't tell more people that y'all kinfolk?
Man, we just kind of undercover people, man. We not really, just big on, putting ourselves out there. Like, if you know us, then you know that. But if not, then we just not gonna be like, oh yeah, that's my brother, whatever.
Yeah.
He got his own lane, I got my own lane. But at the end of the day, if them two lanes ever collide with each other, we gonna always ride for each other and ride with each other.
So ProSkills, I talked about ProSkills and Sci-Fi Elite are my two favorite AAU programs. ProSkills just got a place in my heart. That's how I got into this game. How did you guys build this thing out into where I'm talking about 4, 5-star, top 25, top 50, top 100 kids are coming through this program year after year after year? I mean, this is a sustained, successful dynasty. Y'all can see it. You guys went out there in 2022, won two tournaments. I know things didn't go quite the same way at Nike Nationals, but y'all still went out there and knocked off some big teams, right? I mean, your squads are going up against Jersey Robinson team and the teams coming out of California. It's nuts, the level of competition that your girls are playing through. And these are some of the best kids in the nation. How did you guys build such a dominant program, and how do y'all keep this level of success sustained?
To be honest, all hats off to really Earl. Earl, he the one who got it started. He kind of started it out with just player development at first. Like, I know when you guys talked to him, he probably told y'all he had no interest at being in his lane of AAU coaching. His main focus was development. He started out developing some really, really talented young ladies and building their relationship with them. And I think they really didn't trust anybody else other than Earl. So they wanted Earl to start a program, and Earl came across a guy named Jeff Webster, who is the founder of ProSkills. He met up with him, and Earl asked him if he can start the girl side of ProSkills, because ProSkills was dominant being a boy side.
Right.
So after that, Earl just, he already had the talent, the kids he was training, like the Sarah Andrews, the Hannah Gusters, and those are 5-star,
yes,
All-American kids who's doing their thing on the collegiate level. And it just took, off from there with Earl. I had no doubt that he would be successful when he was getting it started, just because of his hard working, his hustling, his grind. Then, just following his footsteps as being the younger brother, I just kind of fell in that lane, and, he gave me the keys. And one of his biggest things is, if I give it to you, you got to hold your own. And just ever since then, since he gave me the opportunity to be on the staff, be a part of ProSkills, I just kind of ran off with it.
Well, you are a glutton for punishment, and I know you say you disciplined, but you had this all-star team, which is a total different task to manage these young ladies for basically 4 months out of the year. You get them at the tail end of March. Y'all practice, you build a team, and then you play about 3 months all over the country. And we talking about y'all got the best of the best, so you got to train these individuals to work with each other, right? We talking about people that get back to their school, they dropping 25 and 30 on every night by themselves. They come under you, they got to work as a team. But you decided to take over a national team when you talk about Legion Prep Academy. I love this Legion team. I love watching you guys hoop, but you took literally some great players from all of these different AAU programs, and you found individuals that was willing to take a chance on you and take a chance on something new. Man, how did all this Legion Prep Academy come about? And tell us a little bit about the state of the union, the state of the program.
Man, I always had the vision, like trying to start a national program, a prep program, in the state of Texas. Because as you know, like on the East Coast, you got all of, the Montgomerys, the IMGs, and you got all of them. And I was just wondering, like, we have so much talent here in the state of Texas. Like, why don't we have a national program, something like that? And so I had the vision. I wanted to start it maybe like 2 or 3 years ago, but it wasn't the right time. I feel like God's timing is about everything. He's going to always put it when is the right time to get something done, or when is the right time to start something up. And I came, and I ran across, a guy and a lady who was already, had the national Legion Prep academic side going. But they was looking to trying to find something athletically to get started. So they kind of reached out to me, and we kind of talked. It took me a while to accept the job, just because, with this being a whole new dynamic, prep, people look at it, as far as just basketball, but I wanted to be more than just basketball. I wanted to make sure it was NCAA certified. I wanted to make sure that the girls was getting in the right classes that they needed, that was going to transfer over to the collegiate programs that they was going to go to. So, man, Legion, to be honest, this is a blessing for me. Me to be in this space, and how fast it's growing. Man, it's just a blessing, and I can't, thank nobody but God and the people that's in my circle.
So we know you X's and O's. We know you got a fire. You're very disciplined. But if I was able to get Prestridge and some of my other favorite players on this thing, the Kendall Robinsons, what they gonna say about you, Coach Taylor? How is Raina and Kennedy gonna describe you as a coach? What are they gonna tell us about the fun side of Coach Taylor?
They're gonna say Coach Taylor mean business. That's one thing they're gonna say. Coach Taylor mean business, but at the end of the day, they're gonna say Coach Taylor, he got mad love for you. All right, I'm gonna be hard on you, but at the end of the day, it's all tough love. I'm a rock for you, and you're gonna get the best out of me.
You scared KT one time. We were y'all had just dropped the hallway. We were walking through the hallway. Kevin was nervous. He was no, I was just messing with you, K. Look at it.
I'm like, really, B? Really? But he was going off on somebody though. I remember the game and everything.
Yeah, that was the whole
thing.
team.
I all got it in the hallway.
All right, Coach. So we call 2024 the year of the Mamba, and you already know what that means. We paying homage to Kobe Bryant. So we feel like everybody that comes on here, we love stories. We want to hear your story of when you blacked out, you elevated, you took it to another level. Whether it was you were coaching and making the right calls, or whether you was playing, but it was that moment in your life where you realized that you had became a Mamba. Tell us what that Mamba moment was for you, Coach Taylor.
Oh man, one of the special moments for me is probably in high school. It's probably second round in a state playoff game. I think we were maybe down 10 in the fourth quarter. In the state playoffs, is win to go home. And so I just had it's crazy because I actually went to high school with my god brother, and we both kind of looked at each other and was like, "Hey, this not gonna be one of our last moments and last gigs with each other, and we're gonna go out like this." And then we just kind of put it on our backs, and we kind of took over, and we ended up getting a victory, moving on to the next round of the playoffs. And that's like, for me, that's probably one of the biggest moments, because I was able to do that with somebody that I truly love.
That's dope. That's dope. So every time I see you on the sideline, you got that drip, drip, drip for sale. You be bringing it, Coach. You be bringing it on the side. Y'all, you the coach. You the hippest coach I never seen. From shoes, hat to the back, the apparel be on point. I saw you. Speaking of your love for Nipsey, I saw when you rocked the Nipsey. You had on the West Coast button up. Hey, I say that's like him. Yeah. He be bringing it. Why did you decide to go away from the whole status quo? What normal coaches do? Most coaches, they wearing a polo, the jumpsuit, or they dressing like they about to go to a fall banquet or something. But you out there, you casual, you cool, calm, collected. Why did you bring a whole different vibe to the coaching sideline game?
Man, I like being myself, and I think when I'm doing something that I love, the biggest thing is be yourself, be who you are. The whole dressing up, and I'm cool with wearing polos here and there, but the whole dressing up, shirt and tie, that's not really me. And another thing is I want to show other young people like me that you can be who you are. You can wear hats, wear it to the back, and still have a really, really great impact on the community, on someone's lives, just being yourself. So that's one of the reasons why I just do me. That's my style.
Well, I think a lot of people are looking at that and identifying with that. And honestly, I think a lot of kids are probably like, man, I could be that type of coach, right? If I get to be myself and it look like that on the sideline, they can identify with that, and they would want to be that. So now we're going to be a little controversial, y'all. So some of y'all not going to like the conversation we about to have. We're going to keep it quick, I promise you. But we all saw Bishop Sycamore. We all know what cracked with that. We all know how this man was probably and I'm sorry if you like him, that's you, but he's one of the most despicable human beings on the face of the earth to me. But he was supposed to have his prep program in football, and he gave all of the prep programs a bad name. Let's just be real. He gave it a bad name, and now you took this challenge, and you find it challenging, and it's making it hard on you to get good kids, to even schedule games. There's some parents that's watching this right now. They're curious about Legion Prep. They're curious about the whole thing, and they probably just a little bit too nervous. They got apprehension. So I'm going to let you talk to them for 1 or 2 minutes, Coach. And I want you to tell everybody why they should send their kid to Legion Prep if they got the right kid, and why they should be open-minded and consider playing prep national ball.
One of the reasons is if you're serious about, playing at the next level, this is a great opportunity for you to come develop on and off the court. It's also a great opportunity for you to come get, early college experience, because our young ladies take courses online. And as you know, when you get to college, you're not going to be in the classroom all day, all the time. You're going to have some online classes as well. But the biggest thing is, man, you finding yourself the opportunity to play with other really good girls. You give yourself the opportunity to prepare for college. You give yourself to play for a coach that's winning, caring, and that's going to push you out of your comfort zone. Like I say, man, like I tell everybody, it's growing really fast, and Legion is not for everybody. But for the ones that is really, really serious about, playing at the next level, and the ones that are really, really serious about wanting to develop on and off the court, then Legion is the right spot for you. And also, academically wise, all our classes are NCAA certified. All our young ladies will have the opportunity to graduate with a trade. They're going to have the opportunity to get internship classes, learning experience. So it's more than just about basketball. But basketball is, going to be the main focus for a lot of people. But we also are doing some really, really dope things off the court for the young ladies as well.
Well, you know what? This is the first time you really sat down and talked to me about the NCAA certifications, but I know on the court, y'all got I'm talking about y'all got a hellacious schedule. I mean, y'all got a murderer's row. Y'all ain't ducking no smoke. Y'all taking on the biggest and best teams in the state of Texas. Matter of fact, all over the nation. How do you prepare your team for battle like that, man? And then we're going to play championship round. But how do you mentally prepare your team for not just one or two big games a year? I mean, every time y'all step on the court, either y'all the hunter or y'all the hunted, and it is about that business.
Yeah. I just think it's the preparation. In practices, I'm giving them fast pace, high level, detailed drills. And so that, when it gets to the game, it makes it, the game so much easier because they didn't already play that. They didn't already been pushed, or they didn't already played at the type of speed. They didn't already seen it. They didn't already prepare for it. So it just makes the game so much easier for us.
Well, I tell you what, it makes the game easier for me because it is that time for me to elevate from my preparation. Coach Taylor Johnston, welcome to the championship rounds. This is the part of the show with KT and I. We do a little bit of one-on-one, and you are now officially calling all the shots, okay? So for those of you who are new to the show, welcome. This is going to be a part where KT and I, we're going to go 3 rounds, and each round, Kevin and I are going to make a pitch to Coach Taylor. Whichever one of those pitches Coach selects, that host will get a point. They would win that round. The first person to win 2 rounds or the best out of 3 will win this episode's game of championship rounds. And I don't know what happened, Coach, but I'm Suge Avery hot right now. I'm hot like fish grease. I can't lose. All right, Coach. So we got to keep this momentum rolling. I got serious now, Coach. Now I can't lose. All right, here we go. Round number 1. Coach Taylor Johnston, would you like or would you rather get the head coaching dream, a job of your dreams, any school, I don't care if it's in the NBA, but not only are you going to be able to take the head coaching job of your dreams, you are going to be successful. You will have a 20 to 30 year run as long as you choose this coach there. You will retire a Hall of Famer, and your name will be on the court when you walk out that building. Or
coach a player that needed guidance because no one gave them a chance. They make it to the Basketball Hall of Fame, and then their speech tells you they wouldn't be there without your love.
Man, I'm gonna have to go with coach a kid that needed guidance. I'm sorry. That's why I'm in this business.
I know. I'm just a little disappointed that you always want you to do the right thing. I try to give everything, you know what I'm saying? I almost threw some championship rings in there, but I know. It's all good.
That's how he beat me your brother's episode. He threw a championship in there. Of course, he wasn't gonna turn that down. All right.
Yeah, but I think once they make that Hall of Fame speech, and I'm in there, like I feel like, man, my job is done.
Let's move on. Let's go. Coach playing nice. All right, let's go. Round 2.
Would you rather host a traveling food show where you explore delicious dishes from around the world for ESPN, where you get to interview other college coaches and pick their brains while eating at some of the best restaurants in the world. Or
I don't know why I hear that doom doom ka in my background. That's what's going on in my head right now because I got to come back. I got to play some defense, coach. But all right, for mine, I'm gonna have Netflix pull up on campus or pull up to Legion Prep, and we are going to do a documentary on following your young ladies around for the entire year, all over these national schedules, all the way to Arizona for the Tournament of Champions. We're going to show a whole year in the life at Legion Prep Academy and how the challenges that you guys have to overcome in a documentary style on Netflix for the world to see, Coach.
I'm gonna have to go with the Netflix. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Let's go! Oh my goodness, Coach, you had me sweating.
Netflix.
Ooh, you had me worried for a second. I was about to say, ain't that much easy. Ain't that much easier in the world. All right, here we go for round number 3. We stop all the talking and we leave it up to the sneaker gods. All right, here we go. Kevin and I are both sneakerheads. As a matter of fact, we go live every Wednesday night at 8 o'clock p.m. Central Standard Time. We would love to have y'all in the building. It's a fun show. We don't just talk sports. We talk pop culture, life, entertainment. My segment that I do in the show is all about sneakers. I'm a diehard sneakerhead, so I talk about what sneakers are coming out. With that being said, we wanted to test your sneaker acumen. So before the show, we selected out of our collection, we selected a pair of sneakers that we thought represented you, Coach. All right. Okay. So on the count of 3, we're going to get you to say, hold that sneaker. And whichever shoe you select, that host will get the final point and win this episode's game of championship rounds. All right, Coach? You ready for this, KT? You got your heat, KT?
Yeah, I'm ready.
I already know what he's finna pull up. It's all good, though. Here we go. On the count of 3. 1, 2, 3.
Hold that sneaker. Ooh. I'm sorry, but I'm gonna have to go with KT.
Oh!
Man, if it wasn't the mumbles, man. If it wasn't the mumbles, I'm a Toby guy.
Kevin, Coach, I said, I know he like to dress up. I know he gonna be dope on that sideline.
Yeah, but you can throw those away, B. Jones. We're not looking at those anymore. Those lost. Those are losing shoes today. Go ahead and put those away, sir. They're very nice. I love what you brought, but he picked the Kobe, so put those away. Coach, thank you so much. Because of you, I broke this streak. I think he had won, 3 in a row?
Oh, man.
It's all good. It's all good.
Hey, this is my Mamba moment, B. Jones. I ended your 3-game streak, so Coach, thank you so much.
I'm about to go buy me some Grinches now, just so I can, because everybody gonna pick Kobe's and Grinches, and so he know that.
I won't go Kobe's every episode. I just had to win.
Watch, y'all lost 3 games. Y'all stay tuned and watch. I guarantee we're gonna see them shoes 80 more times this year.
It's 180 shows we're doing, so yeah, maybe 75.
The title of the show, Sports Life Talks. You got next, Coach Johnston. We don't want to just talk about your amazing past, your rich history with your brother, and these amazing programs in ProSkills and Legion Prep. We want to talk about the future. So in your own mind, what's up next for Taylor Johnston? What does the future hold for you, sir?
Man, the future holds a very, very successful guy. Continue to be a very, very successful guy. So the future, the 2024 year is a really, really big year for me. So I'm looking forward to it.
What are we gonna see out of this ProSkills team this year? I want to know what we're gonna see, because we got a couple of more months and we're gonna be back in the AAU season. What is the 17U team gonna look like this year, man? Drop us another quiet emoji in the chat. Hey, you got to let us be a part of the selection crew, because I got some dogs I would love to see in ProSkills. I was trying to advocate to Earl Rooks. Coach Rooks said, "No, you got to talk to Coach Johnston on that
one." We got some killers though.
I already know.
Y'all gonna enjoy this team.
I'm super excited about it. Just the young ladies that's coming back, though, gonna be monsters too. That alone is gonna be some dogs. All right, KT.
You got any shout outs you want to give, Coach?
man, I want to give a shout out to all my babies. Without them, I wouldn't be here, and I wouldn't be on this show. And I appreciate the recognition that they provide for me and all the people that's in my corner that rock with me. But the biggest of all, I want to give a shout out to you guys, Knicks, for having me on here.
Coach, that made me feel better after taking the loss because I'm over here seeing it.
All right. Coach, thank you for that shout out, man. We really appreciate it.
That was dope, Coach.
All right, so this is the part of the show where you get a chance to call the person that you think should have next. Tell them, hey, I got a chance to rock with B. Jones and KT. Told them my story. I want you to do the same thing. With that said, Coach, who you calling out? Who should have next?
I'm gonna say I'm gonna go with my guy, my assistant coach, Johnny Jefferson.
Have we met him? Have we met Coach Johnny Jefferson?
You guys probably have. He's a tall guy.
Is he a hooper too? He's a
hooper. He's actually been in the program, ProSkills program, longer than me. Him and Earl kind of was the first two that started it off.
Kevin, I think that's the guy that was at the showcase. He was out there giving them the business at a little showcase. So it's Johnny Jones. Is that his name?
Johnny Jefferson.
Johnny Jefferson. Tell him you got next, my guy. You are up next. Your ticket just got punched. We got to get you on this show so we can tell him your story. I'm super excited about that one, especially if it's the guy who I think it is. But Coach Taylor Johnston, you got next. You are so authentic, Coach. You the real deal, man. You down to earth. You are one of one. You are genuine. And plus, you just true, man. You real with this thing. Anything you need, we rocking with you 10 toes down. You are extraordinary. You are elite. You deserve a yeet. Oh my God, back at it again. Yeah. That's what's up, Coach Johnston. Thank you for coming on the show. We appreciate y'all for rocking with us. We told y'all this was the year of the Mamba. Stop playing with us. Start praying with us because we are out here and this is our year. We're going to keep making hits. We got so many more amazing stories. As y'all just heard, we got Coach Johnny about to get on this thing too. So we're going to have a great year and we would love to have you along this journey. Don't forget, this is your time to be the MVP. Go smash that subscribe button. Send this to all your people and let them know about Coach Johnston. Let them know about this amazing program. And don't forget to hit that like button. If you don't do anything, just hit like. That way it tells the system that this show is a good show. And we would love to have you rock with us on our social media platforms at SportsLifeTalk, all one word. We the only ones in the business with that name, you know what I'm saying? So y'all gonna see your boys if you type in all one word, SportsLifeTalk. And if you are Mamba, and if you got next and you like, man, I want to get on that show, well, we want you on the show. We're a two-man crew. We can't find everybody. So you got to tell us if you're the truth. So go to our website, SLTYouGotNext.com. Click on the nominate tab. Tell us a little bit about who you are, why you feel like you got next, why you think you're a Mamba, and we're going to reach out and give you an audition to be on the show. Now, if you like me, you probably sitting there on YouTube watching this, but if you like me, you love to ride in the car and listen to podcasts. Well, guess what? KT has made every last one of our episodes of You Got Next in the podcast, the audio format on Spotify, on Apple. You can listen to the smooth, sultry sounds of the mouth of the South B. Jones and the head coach KT, whether you're in the kitchen, in the weight room, in the car, it don't matter. You can take You Got Next on the road and get inspired and motivated no matter where you are. KT, let's go, man. Let's get out of here.
Coach, thank you so much for rocking with us. Whatever you need from us, please let us know. And I do have a question. One-on-one. Who wins? You or Earl?
Ooh.
Man, hey, Earl's very competitive, but man, I got that. I got that.
See how messy he is, Coach Rooks? I didn't do that, Coach. That wasn't part of nothing we had talked about behind stage. Mess. Okay, and don't nobody do it like the Dallas-Fort Worth Metroplex when it comes to basketball, man. I'm sorry, y'all. Girls basketball come through Dallas, Texas. That's just the way it works. From tournaments to talent, this is just the mecca in my personal opinion. Coach Taylor, we appreciate you. Sports Life Talk Nation, we love y'all. Stay safe, be blessed, respect each other, and love one another because together we are better. And keep dreaming big. Because you never know, your story may be the next one featured on Sports Life Talks. You got next. Yeet!
I knew you had next, cause you always working, you always grinding, you're in your bag cause you're always working. Like, in due time, I knew you got next. Oh, you did it, huh? Crack the code. You got next, you smashing goals. You want next, you need exposure. Well, Sports Like Talk got the baddest show, like the baddest in the room. Podcast to tune into just for you to talk your shit. Talk your mushroom. You are what you eat and you should consume. Sports Like Talk from the late night to the afternoon, then rest repeat. Hit the like, leave a comment, or subscribe so you don't miss a beat. You got next is a small taste of a winning meal from a chef type of celebrity. What's up next is you, at least you better be. Yeah, you got next, yeah. I can feel it, you're a winner just like me. You got next, and what comes next? Tune in next time and you'll see. Cause if you got next, yeah, if you got next, then you're just like me.